Hey guys, so today I'm filming my December favorites. I don't have too many beauty products, but I do have quite a few random favorites, so we'll just jump into it. So the look that I'm wearing today is actually my most worn look of the month, and I will get more into the product details as we go along. But first I wanted to start off with the cheek products that I have been loving this month. So for contour, I have been using the NYX Blush in Taupe. This is the perfect cool tone grade contour color for fair skin. This will work for fair skin to light medium skin. If you're darker than that, this really is not going to show up on you, but this is a great natural looking contour. I always reach for this in the winter. This is actually my second one of these. I have completely finished up an entire blush. So my favorite highlighter this month has been the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Superb. This is more of like a rose gold color, but I do also see some silver to it. This is a really intense metallic highlight, which is what I really love. I love the formula of this, and this was a limited edition product, but this has been re-released a couple times, and I will insert a swatch post now. Next, I have two blush favorites this month. The first one is a blush that has been a holy grail of mine for years, and that would be e.l.f.'s Berry Mary. This is my favorite winter blush. This is a dupe for NARS Sin. It's a beautiful deep plum color with some golden shimmer to it, and this is the blush that I'm wearing today and part of my most worn look of the month. The other favorite blush, which is newer to me, is MAC's Breath of Plum. This is a sheer tone finish, but it does show up matte on the skin. And even though it is a sheer tone, it is still quite pigmented, but not overly pigmented, so that makes it easier to work with. But I just think that this color is so beautiful, so I've been wearing this a ton this month. So these two are my favorite blushes. Now moving on to my favorite eye look of the month, which is what I'm wearing today. So as a transition color, I used the Milani Bella Eyes in the shade Bella Cappuccino. I have a whole review video on these shadows. I'll have it linked down below. This is a really nice, more cool tone tan color that is the perfect transition shade for my fair skin tone. And then my crease color came from the Anastasia Tamanna palette. I went in with this shade Bengal, which is a warm tan color, and the formula of these shadows are really nice and pigmented and blendable. I've not actually used them all yet, but I had used Bengal quite a few times with this look, and I really loved the way that this looked in my crease. Then the shade I used on my lid was one of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and this is the shade Get Lucky, which is an ultra metallic finish. This is such a gorgeous, true liquid gold. Like I said, I'm wearing it on my lids today. And I don't know if I've mentioned it in a video before, but the way that I apply my ColourPop shadows are with these Ulta sponge tip applicators. A lot of drugstore shadows come with the sponge tip applicators, but I usually throw them away. But I went to Ulta and purchased this little pack of sponge tip applicators, and they honestly do work so well with the ColourPop shadows because they give you that precision to really help fit right onto your lid. So I used this to apply it first, and then I did go back in with my finger and pat over the top to give it even more intensity, and that worked really well. I also have a review on the ColourPop shadows that I will have linked down below, but if you are having trouble applying them, definitely try a sponge tip applicator. So now I have two lip favorites of the month. The first is an EOS Smooth Stick in the Sweet Mint flavor, and this is the same formula as the EOS Spheres, the little balls, but I wanted to get the stick form so that I could put this in my pocket, and I found this at Ulta. I was super excited. I've really been enjoying this. I love the formula of the EOS lip balms, and it's so convenient in this packaging. So this is a true favorite of mine, and Ulta is the only place that I have seen them in the stick form. And check that little tower they have by the register. That's where I found mine. Then my other lip favorite is the lipstick I'm wearing today, and this is one of the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipsticks in the shade Divine Wine. Again, I have a review on these lipsticks. I'll have it linked down below. The formula of this is so incredibly smooth, very, very pigmented, and I actually love this color on me. I have worn it a ton, and my boyfriend actually loved it, which quite surprised me because it was a deep color. But I have always been afraid of dark colors, but I have worn this so much, and the reason I feel confident wearing this is because it is such a comfortable formula. But I would say you do still want to watch it. You don't want to have it smear around or get on your teeth. The only thing I don't like about this lipstick is that it can get kind of cakey when you reapply it. So sometimes I would just wipe it off and then start fresh, and that works really well for me. But I do still love the formula, and I think the color is beautiful, and I love it paired with this blush and eye look. So I have one nail favorite of the month, and that would be Zoya's Margo. It is a beautiful plummy wine shade. I love Zoya formulas. They're really pigmented, opaque in 2 coats, and they wear really nicely. So this was an absolute favorite of mine. I will insert my nail of the day picture now. And my last beauty favorite was a brush. This is the Sigma E40 Tapered Blending. If you want to blend like Jaclyn Hill, use this brush. I'd always use this to apply powder around my nose and my brows, but recently I tried using this for my transition color. I cannot believe the world of difference that it made. My eye look looked 10 times better by using this brush to apply my transition shade. I used it today with that Milani shadow. Flawless. Absolutely flawless. So I'm so glad that I finally used this brush for like the intended purpose, but I would definitely recommend you try it out if you have this brush. And if you don't have it, I would recommend picking it up because it is so awesome for blending. So guys, now onto the random favorites. I have a ton, so I'm going to try to go through them a bit quickly. First, I have some jewelry pieces from Twisted Silver. The first ones would be the Twisted Silver Metal Hoops. I have worn these a ton in my videos this month, as you can see, and these are the absolute perfect hoops. I swear these are incredible. These are not too big, not too small, not too skinny, not too fat, and they don't feel heavy on my ears, which is incredible. These are so perfect and I love them. They go with so many different things, and I do plan on doing styling videos on these pieces as well as some fashion pieces. I think that would be a fun video for me to introduce to my channel, but I have been loving these and wearing them a ton. The second jewelry piece that I have been loving would be the earrings I'm wearing today, and these are the Twisted Silver Emblem earrings. These are just absolutely gorgeous gold earrings, which I don't wear gold that much, but I've been wearing a ton this month with this makeup and with this scarf. So this scarf is my next favorite of the month. I had it about the middle of the month and I've been wearing it so much since. This is from the brand BP, which you can get at Nordstrom. It is an oxblood knit scarf. If I can find it on their website, I will have it linked down below for you guys. I think it was about $20. Next, I have a ton of YouTube videos that I have been loving this month. I will have them all linked down below. First, I have a couple videos from Miss Holly Berries, who is one of my YouTube friends. I really love her channel. She's such a great person, and she did a video on her top 10 holiday nail polishes. Holly's top 10 polish videos are some of my absolute favorites, and she doesn't show you 10 polishes. She has 10 color categories, and she chooses 3 options for each of those color categories. So basically, she's going to show you 30 polishes. I love those videos so much. So she recently posted the holiday one. I'll have it linked down below, and soon I think she'll be posting the winter one, which I'm really excited about. She also posted a video on her nail care routine. Now, I don't know very much about nails, and she recommended some amazing products that I really want to try. Next, I have a review video from Holly Eats Lipstick. Again, one of my favorite YouTubers. I've mentioned her channel a lot, and you know that the drugstore brands, especially Maybelline, Physicians Formula, L'Oreal, have just released a ton of new products, and Holly did one big review video on most of them. So that was really awesome to see because I haven't picked up any of those things yet. So it let me know what was worth it and what wasn't. I loved having all those short reviews in one video. The next video I loved was from Christine from Pink So Foxy. I've mentioned her videos on my channel before. I've mentioned her decluttering videos. She recently filmed a makeup inventory, basically telling you exactly how many of each item of makeup she has in her collection and how she has downsized over the past 2 years, which is so inspiring to me. So I'm thinking about doing one of those on my channel. Let me know if you're interested. Then I have a couple tutorials that I love this month. First was one from Nikki Tutorials, a Vampy Vixen look, and Jaclyn Hill did an edgy holiday look. Both of those were incredibly beautiful. Then I had a video that was a little bit different that I loved, and this was from Marissa Lace. And she filmed her story, basically the Draw My Life tag without drawing, and it was incredible. Like, that girl has been through so much. I just was so inspired and proud of how she put herself out there and how much she did not let her past like hold her down and how well she's done by herself. So that was an incredible story. It was really inspiring. Then I have one TV show that I've been loving this month. I've already mentioned American Horror Story before, but this month they had the Pepper episode. I even posted a Facebook status about it, and I never post Facebook statuses. I cried my eyes out watching that Pepper episode. I don't want to ruin it for you if you haven't seen it yet, but basically you get to see Pepper's life story and all the struggles that she's been through. She has been unwanted and left behind and rejected her whole life, which was so sad. She was just the perfect, sweet, innocent person that nobody ever loved except for Elsa, and that was just so incredible to see her story. So definitely check it out if you haven't seen it yet, and if you have seen it, comment down below so we can talk about it. But it was just so incredible, and I did just absolutely cry my eyes out. And then I have a couple songs this month. Beg For It by Iggy Azalea, I Don't F With You by Big Sean. I know that song is awful, but I am like obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. And Heroes by Alesso and Tove Lo. You and Your Friends, that's one that I'm really into right now. So if I can find music videos, I will have them all linked down below. I have one food favorite of the month, and that would be Cheese It Grooves, the sharp white cheddar. That they're more of like a harder cracker material. I don't know how to describe it, but they are delicious. I've been really loving them and just demolishing those boxes. So my very last favorite of the month was an experience. So when I went to visit my boyfriend for the holidays, we went to Jared's to look at engagement rings. Now I'm not sure if I've told you guys or not, but I met my boyfriend in college. I do have a boyfriend tag video. I'll link down below if you want to see what he looks like. On Valentine's Day, it will be 4 years that we've been together, and so we just wanted to go look at engagement rings. It was my very first time, and he has a Jared's store where he lives. Now both of us were extremely nervous going in. We thought that they weren't going to take us seriously and think that we were just kids, and they were incredible. As soon as we walked in, they greeted us, asked if we wanted anything to drink. So they took us back to this room and showed us some things on the computer, gave us the 4 C's, and they asked me what I was looking for. And in my eyes, the thing that I wanted was a classic silver band with a round diamond. That is all I wanted. I wanted very simple. But when I went in the store and I tried that on, I actually did not like it. So then I was more open to other things. I tried on a bunch of rings and I fell in love with 2 of them. And then I sat there with one on each hand for 20 minutes looking. I'm a very picky person, so I shot down a lot of rings at the beginning, but I landed on 2 that I liked. One of them I decided was a beautiful ring, but it didn't look like an engagement ring. And then the second ring, I decided that was the one. My boyfriend had asked me to pick a couple of different ones that I liked so he could surprise me, but I told him, I'm sorry, this is the one that I want. I can't choose any others. We didn't purchase it. I just wanted to try it out, and that is gonna be the ring of my dream. So I'm not sure when we will be getting engaged. He's gonna surprise me, but I wanted to share that with you guys because that was an amazing favorite. Like, I was on cloud 9 afterwards. It was the best experience. They were so kind to us and they treated us so well. The manager came over and helped us too. And I tried on wedding bands and I tried on a trillion rings, but it was the best experience ever. And of course I sent the picture to my family and my best friends and was like, oh my gosh, what do you think? I sent them the 2 pictures that I liked, asked them what their favorite was, and anyways, it was an incredible experience, and I will include that picture so you guys can see the ring that I am interested in. So guys, those are my December favorites. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below or a video response of your favorites. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.